Welcome to part 64 of Final Fantasy 15, and among things that we have to do today, we got a quest with Sonia.
Looky here, if it isn't you boys again. Come to offer your support for my research, have you? Well, how very heartening.
No, we're not here to...
Now, it just so happens I already have in mind what I need you to fetch me this time. Off you go now.
Yellow frogs. That's gonna be a pain in the butt to deal with. They're all in one place, thankfully, and it won't take me 2 parts to get it, unlike the last time I had to search for frogs. And I wasn't marred by Imperial soldiers. But searching for her side quest, while it does bear fruit, unless the new update pretty much lowered the rewards for Sonia, because Sonia's ultimate reward is 100,000 experience points, possibly before the update. And if for some reason that reward has been marred or at least cut in half, like down to 20,000, or should I say 50,000, that would be a pain in the behind. It's probably been cut down due to the new update, so I wouldn't hold my breath, and that's our final quest. Still, you're searching for random things in one area. There's one particular mission that I hate the most, which is the rainbow frogs, where you're searching in several different fishing spots for one freaking frog. But we're only finding yellow frogs, but the yellow frogs is just initiated. We aren't going to do that until after we get out of the Crestholm Channels. Thankfully, this is going to be the part where we have to break through the barricade to get to the Crestholm Channels, but that won't be till the end of the part. What we are going to do is turn in a quest that we have for Holly, which is the last quest of her chain. Do another quest for Dave, and also we are going to get at least 2 weapons that have been taken by Sid to be customized, and get them back, because we're going to go to sleep somewhere later on in the part. So there is that. I will have a few bit of good... I actually got some good news, really. First bit of good news... I've already started on The Godfather, and
sweltering.
I've gotten up to, I would say, part 11 up. 11 started, and the playthrough will not get started until Monday of next week. And I'm pretty sure nobody's going to know this, because nobody's going to watch this video, and just in case somebody don't, I will post another video come Sunday about other prior announcements. Now, there is one thing I will do. The intro video for my review channel, which is going to come up somewhere around the last week of November, because it won't be this week. Oh, let me stop for a second, because I got a cutscene.
He's back! How'd it go?
We went and we saw. The lights are fine.
I appreciate your help, but more than that, I feel bad. I won't foist work on you again.
No? How come?
Fact is, I've been taking on too much. I only end up passing it on to other people. Kind people like you. That's no way to do a job. It took a while, but I realize that now. I had a dear friend. She was killed by demons. That's why I joined this company, so I could bring more light into the world and prevent tragedy.
That's why demons scare you so much.
Yeah, I can't change the past, but I can change my ways. From now on, I won't hesitate to say no. It's the only responsible thing to do if I want to protect people like I mean to. You've done so much for me, I can't thank you enough. But here, please take this as a small token of my appreciation.
And with that, we are done with Holly's chain of missions. But as I was saying, the last week of November is when I'm going to actually put out my intro video, and also
She's a woman who
the
takes a lot of pride
very
in her work.
first
She doesn't
video,
cut us slack, that's for sure.
the very first review of the channel. So keep a lookout on that. Actually, I will post up an update for those, like, on the week of Thanksgiving. Well, actually, no. I'm going to post that up on Sunday when I do post that up on the other channel, and I will actually get you guys the link for that channel. So there is that. Other than that, that's probably the only other good news. And let's see, is there anything else I need to say while I'm about to head over to Dave? Well, not so much, because right now we need to focus on something very important, and that is Dave's mission. This mission right here can be a blistering pain, because just like with Dino's other missions, I mean the second and third one, you have the GPS of where exactly the area of the tag is, but it's not necessarily of where it's located. It's one of those missions, you know, like what Sonya's missions are going to be. And I think Dave has another one too, just like that, but only by the short side. Don't worry, I'll have some elaborate cuts. But this mission here, you have to try to find out where the tag is. Yeah, searching is going to be a good thing. I mean, it's good to actually explore and search, but here's the problem. What makes these kind of missions annoying. You have a GPS to locate certain weapons. There is no point of having a GPS if you're just going to have to search for the damn thing. Plain and simple. I know somebody's going to say, it's called challenge. No, that's not challenge. That is stupid. That is beyond stupid. I mean, if you're going to try to make it a challenge, don't add a GPS to the location. Just have the location where your car is parked and have you to find it yourself. Don't just put a marker there and then expect you to find something. And by the way, the item is very small and it is red, meaning that it is a treasure item and a rare item indeed. But here's the problem. At night, especially when the sky is at its darkest, this red item blends in to its hiding place. So anyone can easily miss it. And I found it right here. See? It blends in. It took me all night to find that damn thing. And the worst part is, this is the mission that would do that, and I think Dino's missions are another group of missions that do that. Especially the one in Castlemark. That is my problem with the with searching for weapons, and you have a GPS marker, but all of a sudden the GPS marker doesn't tell you exactly where it is. You gotta find it yourself. I understand, again, the premise of challenge, but the problem is when the items you're looking for blends in with the scenery in the darkness, or just blends in all together. And then, of course, that bad habit of every time you try to find a new item and you think you found one. Oh, by the way, those demons showed up because it's nighttime. And now, where was I? Oh, yes. There's that bad habit of every time you find a new item, you for some reason have to jump. You'll end up bypassing the item. You'll get lost. And it'll end up nighttime. And all of a sudden, just like what I've just been through, demons would appear. That is my problem with these kind of missions. That's why Sonya's missions aggravate me. This one was pretty tedious. And Dino can go to hell. Especially since that's the same type of mission that we will end up having to go through when we go to Castlemark. So, yeah, it's kind of a rant. But No, it's not kind of a rant. It is a very intuitive rant due to the fact that this is something that Final Fantasy 15 honestly needs to fix. If they're going to put GPSs here, they should not have the item blend in with the scenery. Because again, you will accidentally jump over the scenery. Those kind of rocks you could actually jump on. And since the game has a tendency to, every time you find items that you have to examine, it's the same button as the jump button, you'll jump right over it and end up misplacing where you found it. Kind of a dickish move, to say the least. So, let me calm down and at least say some sort of good news. At least we don't have to do that mission again unless you do the chapter select, which is actually a new thing, thanks to the updates. So... Oh, and speaking of which, I just realized something. By the end of the year, the Assassin's Creed Festival will be over with. So I'm going to make it a point to actually do the Assassin's Creed Festival, I think, right after Castlemark. I'll try to at least... Or no. Actually, I'm going to record the Assassin's Creed Festival. It's going to be a blind play, obviously. I'm just going to go in, check out, do whatever I need to do. Oh, and there's Dave, by the way.
Y'all done good. Whoever owned that tag's probably breathing a sigh of relief right about now.
Oh, now that I think about it, the whole dog tags thing, that actually came from Final Fantasy Type 0. Where every time somebody died, they had a dog tag to describe who that person was so they won't forget him, because every time somebody died, they would forget him. For some reason. Yeah. Wiped the record clean of who that person was. Anyway, as I was saying, I was going to go into the Assassin's Creed Festival, just have fun, do what I need to do, play it blind, get all the stuff that I need, and then record it. Oh, excuse me. And record it side by side with this playthrough. Because the festival itself is only going to be like 3 months. Not 3 months, 3 parts. That's what I meant to say. Not 3 months. Why did I say 3 months? Well, yeah, it's technically 3 months. This month, next month, and January is going to be over. So I might as well just get it done and probably put it out. And afterwards, yeah, it'll be its own separate section. And afterwards, I'll be done with the whole Assassin's Creed thing. And then I could just move on and continue on with the projects that I'm working with. I mean, considering that the Assassin's Creed Festival is technically within the same project I'm working with now, might as well get it over with. Anyway, I'm going to go to Golden Key now to go and get myself some sleep. Because Noctis and company has been running ragged for the last week. Again. I have got to stop running these guys ragged. I mean, I'm sort of a slave driver to them, and they even start complaining about how stinky and sweaty they are after the 7th day. And also, Ignis starts complaining about his glasses being dirty, as you heard when I was fighting those demons earlier. That's because he did not get any rest and didn't get a chance to clean up his glasses. By the way, I am having everybody in casual wear, save for Noctis. He is in his Prince fatigues without jacket. So, we're just going on tour. We're not fighting demons or any of that BS. We're just going to go straight to sleep, because we need all the sleep we can get. I don't even know what that contest is for. I really don't know. If it's something I could share, I probably would. And as for these dishes... Oh wait, nothing else happened? I went up to level 4 and there was no more monsters? Oh well. I guess that the monsters won't show up until later, I'm not sure. Or that's all the monsters we could face. Nonetheless, I'm going to bed. Well, not in reality, but right now in the game. So we can double the experience points that we have. Oh, and speaking of multiplying the experience points, I do believe I've recorded myself going to Altissia and buying the multiplier. Well, the N, that is the ×3 multiplier. And my god, now that that patch came in, it's a lot more affordable. But yes, we have a lot of photos of everybody, and most of those photos do not involve me fighting demons, thank God. Oh, and because we went to sleep and did a bunch of quests, now we could go get the Valiant and Bioblaster. Now then, the Valiant is basically the ultimate weapon, in a way sense, for Prompto. But there are stronger weapons out there. I do believe there is a guy at the end of the game who will, well, after the game is beaten, who will have you to face very powerful demons in order to craft some very powerful weapons. If you don't happen to run into any more powerful weapons to buy, or for the most part haven't run into any weapons to craft in the carrot fields. Speaking of which, I'm gonna have to pay that a visit too, like sow the seeds off screen, because I did a couple of quests. Or maybe I can sow the seeds right after I get these weapons, because I do not particularly feel like driving all the way to Hammerhead, because that's going to take a while. So, quick travel it is. That's the beauty of quick travel. I mean, I wish I would have had it sooner so these parts would be reduced. And I wish I would have actually remembered where most of the stuff is, so the parts would be reduced, but that's not even the case. And I wish the alarm clock of doom would stop being an asshole. Just wishing that. Just wishing that. Oh yeah, and by the way, 10-minute marker, so it cut off the in the middle of that loading screen, which is a good thing at least. So let's get that Valiant 2, and also the Bioblaster Plus.
There y'all are. Get ready to be blown.
That is freaking fantastic. I think I got Plunderers also. Or did I?
Stand up straight, boy.
No, I didn't. I don't get those yet. That's not until after I go to Crestholm. So, Prompto will now be stronger than he ever was. He's gonna keep the circular saw. Now then, off to Crestholm Channels, but first we're gonna have to go to the Lucius Blockade. Or first let's go to Cape Cayam. Yeah, we'll go to the Crestholm Channel, or at least go to this deal with the blockade leading to the Crestholm Channels. But first, let's go to Cape Cayam, because Cape Cayam, I need to plant some carrots because I did sleep. And more importantly, I did side quests. And I recently got carrots from Cape Cayam to get the Valiant in the first place. So I might as well get that. I think there's only a few more times you could get weapons. I think there's only 5 in all. Because you get a pair of daggers, pair of guns. Oh no, you get a gun, pair of daggers, a shield, a broadsword, and I think you get something else. I'm not sure what other device you got, but you do get one, and it's not that great, really. Yeah, you do, but the great sword is the one that's the most important, because I want to get rid of the Thunderbolt at least. Wonder if I could find a better weapon shop too. And there is still that hunt that we need to do. Yeah, that level 99 hunt, I won't be worried about that till later on. I'll be curb stomping the crap out of level 99s. Hopefully after the game is over with. Because this is going to be a long project. I didn't want it to be this long, but it is. I'm trying to at least reduce the whole clutter of, or at least the gigantic Let's Play that this is, to about maybe 90 parts, if not 95. And if we're doing the overall side quest, pushing it, that would be 100. Oh, the soil's better, so now I can sow seeds. Great. And now all I have to do is go to sleep.
It's nice to not have
Which I don't honestly need to do right now. Because the longer you stay up, the more carrots are going to be planted. And once you go to sleep, those carrots are going to grow. Honestly, I want to have a whole stock of them. But also, let's give Talcott this new cactuar that we happen to get from Altissia. Sorry, I'm talking over the cutscene. But, yeah, I went to Altissia to get the cactuar, and I bought him one. So now he has the whole set. And there's no reward for that. God damn it. Oh, you'll love Cactuar, kid. Try fighting those little bastards.
Real glad I picked it up for him.
His joy surpassed all expectations.
Oh well. At least the Cactuar are basically done. I don't have to buy any more for him. We're not going to find another shop anywhere around this town ever again that sell Cactuar, because I've already bought them all. So, with that said, let's head over to the Lucius, or should I say Insomnia roadblock. And, okay, the Crown City roadblock. That's what it is. The Crown City Blockade. It's basically a roadblock because it's got a whole bunch of machines and Machina, or should I say Magitech, constantly blocking the road. And they will respawn every day. So let's go and say hi to the okay, well, let's try this again because I forgot my train of thought. Let's go and say hi to that blockade because it's been a while since we've even saw the Crown City, or at least gone to the gates. I mean, we've always been constantly avoiding that blockade, but now that we're at the level that we can take it down, that's exactly what we're going to do. Right after this incredibly long loading screen. Alright, so what is it to talk about while this screen's going on? Really, there's not much to talk about. I'm just lost my train of thought. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Now I know what to talk about. There are certain other playthroughs that I was trying to finish, but at the time couldn't. I think that I will be going over those in an update video. I mean, it's only fair that I would actually get an update on them. And also, I'm going to have to try to get my schedule for next year set. And hopefully, there wouldn't be any more like last minute delays or things suddenly happening. Because terrible things happening, last minute delays, things of that nature, that kind of screwed me up. But you want to know what won't screw me up? Me kicking the ass of every single Imperial and every single mech that stands in my way. Oh, by the way, it's time to do a chain link. Bitch. 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 Oh, I missed. Oh, I better get out of the way before it explodes. Oh, that's one thing I hate about those mechs. Every time you try to destroy them, they will explode. Well, obviously, they're machines.
Farewell.
Hey, but it's also cool to use a turret to actually destroy their own machines, which is fantastic. Ha! Got it. Oh, wait. There, dead. Am I missing one? Yeah, I am. You too, dead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be any, whatchamacallit, demons, right, coming out in this area. Oh, no. The demons themselves are in the Crestholm Channel. And I am putting the Magitech armor back on for that reason. Why? 'Cause fuck that place, that's why. I know it's boring for me to use it. But you know what? If the game gives it to you, I'm going to abuse it. Sometimes that may not be the right way to think, but I don't care. 'Cause I actually did this without the Magitech armor, and it's still easy. Anyway, I'll see you guys in part 65. When we begin our endeavor in the Crestholm Channel to not only clear the dungeon boss, but also to get the headlights for Cindy. See you guys next time.